Today we're going to take a look at unit rates. And what do we associate unit rates with? Unit rate is a ratio of two measurements in which the second term is 1. So if I look at the first one here, 32 miles per hour, I'm going to have that second term at 1. So miles per 1 hour, or 5 cents per 1 minute, 11 feet per 1 minute, 32 students per 1 class. So we want to make sure with our unit rate it is getting the second term to 1. So in other words, you can think of it as a division problem. So if we look at this example here, here's what I mean by a division problem. If I have 124 calories over 8 crackers, I'm going to divide that by 8 because I want to get that to be a 1. I want it to get 1 cracker. So if I divide both parts by the ratio of 8, because 8 divided by 8 is 1, that's where I come up with the answer of 15.5 calories to 1 cracker. Alright, let's take a look at this example here. And in this example, we're talking about a car has traveled 415 miles on 15 gallons. And we're going to look for the unit rate. So in this case, I want to figure out how many miles per gallon. So miles per gallon, which means I'm going to get my gallons down to 1. So I'm going to take 415 and I'm going to divide that by the 15 gallons that I have used. That gives me an answer of 26.6 repeating. So I'm just going to put it at 7, and my label would be miles per gallon. Let's take a look at another example. And let's take a look at trying to find a unit rate for cost. So a 12-pack of Sprite costs $3.98. How much does 1 can cost? So we're going to look for 1 can, which means that I'm going to have to get the cans down to 1. Okay, so if I have a 12-pack, that means there's 12 in there. And then that's going to cost $3.98. Alright, so when I look at this, I want to get my cans down to 1. So I'm going to type into my calculator $3.98 and divide it by 12. And that's going to get me a decimal that looks like this. Well, since I'm dealing with dollars, I need to go to the nearest cent. So I would look at this and I would say 33 cents per can. Okay? Alright, so when you look at this, if you really wonder how a pop machine makes so much money, it's because they do have to charge a price in order for them to make a profit. Let's look at another example. Let's look at this water example. So water costs $5.88 for 48. How much does 1 bottle cost? So we're looking at 48 bottles. So again, simple basic unit rate. Okay, we're going to try and figure out the cost per bottle. If I want to find the cost per bottle, that means this is going to go on the bottom, and then the cost has to go up onto the top. So my cost is $5.88 for 48 bottles. So now we're just going to type that into the calculator and see what that comes up for an answer. 0.1225 dollars, and again, since we're dealing with dollars, we're going to look at the hundredths place. So that is going to give me basically 12 cents per bottle. Which again, if you think about when you go to any sort of sporting event, you pay almost $5 or $3 or $2 for a bottle, and they're only paying 12 cents. That's a pretty big difference to think about. If you have any questions about today's video, please feel free to go back and watch any part of the video.